Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to add on something which I've talked in my last video, the revision of ICP-2. And I just came to a thought which might potentially solve all the problems which the current system face, at least most of it. For those who may not familiar with ICP-2, it's a critical policy that guides operational principles for regional internet registries, or IRs. This registry plays a critical role in managing and distributing IP addresses across the globe. As we've moved towards reviving ICP-2, there's been a lot of focus on how we can improve the policy to better serve our rapidly changing digital landscape. One key area, and in addition to what I've mentioned in my last video, also deserves this dedicated video, is a stronger stance in the ICP-2 revision needed for portability of rights to number resources. Now, what exactly do we mean by portability? In simple terms, it's a right for user or organization to move their IP number resources or their ASNs from one IR to another without undue restrictions. This right should be a hard requirement for every IR, something that cannot be compromised or overlooked. Why is this so important? Well, portability is about autonomy. It's about ensuring our networks, where their business, organizations, or individual network operators retain control over their resources independently of their relationship with any single IR. Without guaranteed portability, networks are effectively locked into one IR they initially registered with. And they also bear the consequence of anything happen to their IR, operational-wise or governance-wise. And such dependency create a real danger to the internet as well as threaten the stability of the network operators, which is key backbone of our society. But beyond this autonomy, portability also encourages competition. When users have the freedom to move their number resources, IR are incentivized to maintain a high standard of service. It forces them to continuously improve, innovate, and prioritize their members' needs. This is essential for a healthy ecosystem where service providers are constantly held accountable by the very members they serve. And you all know I'm all for better accountability for IRs and to serve their member better. And here's another point I want to emphasize. If an IR performs so poorly that it impacts its network's ability to operate, then portability should become not only a right, but an immediate enforced solution at NR or potentially ICANN level. Just like in the world of DNS registries, where any falling registry must enable users to transfer their domains to another provider, IR should have a built-in fallback mechanism for portability in time of crisis. Think about it. If your IR is experiencing severe operation issues, why should you have to suffer the consequence? Allowing portability would provide a safety net, ensuring networks can continue operating with minimal disruptions. This is a reasonable and essential fallback that would protect networks while maintaining the integrity of the internet infrastructure on the road ahead. So as we move forward with ICP-2 revision, let's advocate for portability as a hard requirement for all IRs. This isn't just about adding another layer of policy, it's about creating a safeguard that benefits everyone. It's about giving users the rights and freedom they deserve to setting a high standard of accountability for IRs. By maintaining portability, we are building a future where networks can count on their IRs not just to provide a service, but deliver them reliably, fairly, and transparently. In conclusion, I believe with this small yet powerful change in ICP-2, make portability of number resources a mandatory requirement, we can set a precedent how internet governance should work. A governance that puts the network first, that values autonomy, and that encourages accountability. Thank you for watching. As always, feel free to reach out to me if you have any further questions. And the deadline of commenting ICP-2 is approaching. I again put a link here in this video description as well. I encourage you to add this hard requirement in your commenting so let the NRNC knows about it. As always, please, if you have questions, reach out to me at any time and my team, and I see you at the next one. Thank you very much.